We have the Spurs manager here, Antonio Conte, joining us. First of all,
Hi, good evening.
thanks for joining us. Commiserations on the loss. Now, it's a difficult day considering it's 3 out of 3 for you against Chelsea in the League Cup as well, over 2 legs. And today here, what's gone wrong for Spurs today?
What's wrong with the final result? But when you lose 3 times in 10 days, it means that maybe the other are better than you, are more competitive than you. I think so. But I said this also in the last previous 2 games. I think Chelsea now in this moment is another level, and we are talking about Champions League winner. They improved a lot this summer with good investment. They put a lot of money, on the transfer market to improve. I think that in this moment there is a big difference between them and us, and this is the only explanation in my opinion.
Antonio, do you expect players to come in and help your squad before the end of the transfer window, or will you wait till the summer to do some business? What do you expect?
Honestly, and I spoke with the club because after two months and a half, and then the situation is very clear in my mind, and I don't think that one transfer market, 2 transfer market can solve the situation. I think that we need at least 2 years, 3 years to do everything well.
Yeah.
To become again competitive and to try to fight for to win something, honestly. And otherwise, I don't understand about football.
A player that impressed me today in the last couple of weeks, Steven Bergwijn. You must be impressed with his performances and his effort and his application, especially today.
Yeah, but Steven played a good game. But today, and I'm proud of the effort of my players, because I think we made a big effort, and despite this, we lost. And yeah, but it's like the work. You can work what you want, but then you can reach a level, and then it's difficult, no, to try to overcome. And but Steven today played a good game, and we are very pleased because he was injured for a long time, and now that Sonny is out.
Yeah.
And for us, it was important today. Lucas was not 100% in a good physical condition, because after Leicester he had a problem, muscular problem, small, but a problem, and then also ski. Today Steven Bergwijn played a good game, but I repeat, and I'm enjoying my time in Tottenham to work with this player, because they want to work and they want to improve. But I repeat, you have to know that to be competitive and to try to fight for something important in this moment, and we are very far. We are very far.
Well, just one final one from me then, Antonio. Harry Kane's goal disallowed. Did you think that was the right decision?
But I said to the referee that to disallow this goal in England, it's incredible. Maybe in Italy, could be, but in England to disallow this type of goal was incredible. But I repeat, and then the referee has to make the best decision and to try to give his best. But I think that he could be better tonight.
Right. Thank you very much, Antonio.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. I think he said before in the past that Spurs is his hardest ever project, considering the situation that Spurs are in, but maybe taking into consideration as well, he comes from managing in other clubs where he has a little bit more power, a little bit more say in transfer business, in the runnings of the club, to come to Spurs, and we know who's really in power at Spurs, really, Paul.
Do you know what? He gave us a little bit in that interview there. He says, look, this isn't going to be fixed in 1 transfer window. This isn't fixed in 2 transfer windows. What we were just talking about the difference between Chelsea and Spurs, he was pleased with his players today. He was pleased with the effort that they were, and he was almost saying, "That's all I've got. That's what I can get out of what I've got.
Yeah.
If you want this club at the next level, you need to give me the players and the ammunition to get them to the next level. I can do it. I'm the manager to do it. I can't do it in one window, maybe not even 2 windows. I think he said himself, 2 years to build to that level.
3 years, he said. Yeah.
So it's perhaps suggesting as well that Spurs need to do a bit of a clear out as well to get those funds to try to get some players in. We want to talk a little bit about some of the outgoings, and Ndombele, Dele Alli. What's going on with those two? Because at one point they were touted to be one of the best in their areas. Let's start with Dele Alli, really.
Well, Dele's needed a change for a while, in my opinion. I think he was a top young player. And we forget how old he is. He's still only 25 years old. He's got so much to give, but he just needs his fire reigniting. He's a carefree number 10. He plays off the shoulder, he plays off the cuff. When he starts thinking about it, for me, that's when he has to work hard at it. And that's not the type of player he is. And Ndombele, for me, 65 million for him. It's no coincidence. He's had 2-3 managers and he's been the same. His attitude and application off the field are not good enough. There's a clear problem with his attitude. For £65 million and taking up that much of a wage bill, he's a player that needs to be moved on, which is not going to be easy for the amount that they paid for him and the wages that he's demanding. I
think it's a smart decision by Antonio to bite the bullet with Ndombele. Like you said, he's had 3 managers now, Robbo said, and it's not a question of quality, because I've seen him do some incredible things on the football pitch, but you are only as good as your mind and your heart will let you be. And I look at him, the fact when he trudged off the pitch and the fans were booing him, for me, he needs to work that out himself, and it's not going to be, Tottenham haven't got the time to wait for him to become a good player. He might be a great player, he might go somewhere else and become a great player. Dele Alli is someone I would love to have coached, and he's someone I'd love to work with, because I still feel there's a player out there similar to Ndombele, where I think it's in his mind rather than in his feet, where the improvements can be made and get back to where he was. But I'd love to coach Dele Alli, but he needs to move on as well and go to a new, maybe Newcastle, maybe something like that, a step down where he can rebuild his confidence and figure out what he is as a player.